Step into the game. We the Curry brothers, night and day network. We bring awareness to the community, spreading consciousness. With the truth we chase greatness. In the darkness we shine like the brightest stars, using our platform to break mental prisons. You know who we are. From the streets to the stage, we never back down. Constantly evolving, we wear the crown. Mindful warriors, we're changing the game. Never staying the same. Night and day network, we're here to stay. Bring awareness and consciousness every single.
Don't be fooled by the internet. It's cool to get on the computer, but don't let the computer get on you. It's cool to use the computer, don't let the computer use you. You all saw The Matrix. There's a war going on, the battlefield's in the mind. The prize is the soul.
Peace, y'all. What's going on?
Yeah. What in the hell's going on out here?
What's going on? We ain't gonna keep y'all too long. You know what I mean? We just came on here, do this quick report real quick on Mr. Diddy here, Mr. Diddy Combs.
Right.
Who recently put out a video of him with a video of him praying with the T.D. Jakes
swallowed.
Audio.
Swallowed.
What's up, Mel? What's going on? AK Bay. All right, D-Dot. What's going on? Welcome to the show. Make sure y'all hit that like button. What's going on, Sabrina? Yup.
So Shift Curry gang, we in here. Yeah. My bad, y'all. Must have had some technical difficulties. A little bit of malfunction. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get in this in a little bit. Make sure y'all smash that like button if y'all haven't already. You know what I'm saying? Got this T.D. Jakes and Diddy thing we about to talk about. Diddy out here saying his last prayers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. They definitely out here trying to take Diddy down. I tell you that. This man can't get nothing. He can't get nothing off the ground at this point, even if he wanted to. You know what I'm saying? And smash that like button if y'all haven't already. Yeah, Diddy is done, man. Diddy is definitely done. For sure. Yeah, you know how they set up these campaigns against these Negroes when they done using them. It's either they make them look crazy or they bring up all the other things You know what I mean? That he did in the past that usually they would cover up for him. But now, since he's out of the inner circle, now they just like, all right, man, let's just let everybody know for sure what he's been up to. But make sure we got to keep ourselves hidden too, because if they keep Diddy's information out there, their information is tied to that too, as far as the footage is concerned. So I'm wondering how these other celebrities is feeling the fact that Diddy is being taken down, and they know that they own some of them footages also that's possibly could be confiscated already, or still hidden in other places that they could be looking for. Who knows at this point? Tell you the truth, who the hell knows at this point? You know what I'm saying? But I tell you one thing, he ain't the only one. He ain't the only one. Now, if you think about it, they had this man on top for so long and let him get away with so many things. You know what I'm saying? And all the other people who was tied to him around those times, even though some of them people might not have been agreeing with everything he was doing. But he was the man with the checks. He was the man with the checks. And being the man with the checks, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna tolerate certain things. And a lot of times, you know what I mean, even if those people did want to say something, they couldn't because they probably felt like their life was in danger. That's another thing. So we don't even know as far as how many of those people did want to say something, but they like, man, I know if I say something, I'm gonna have the Goonies at my door probably tonight. And based on what Ye was saying,
All right, I'm
some
back, yo.
people go missing in Hollywood all the time.
Can y'all
You
hear
know what
me?
I'm saying?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All
Yeah,
right,
you
yeah,
good?
yeah, the electric went cut out over here. Yeah, the power cut out over this joint over here. So storm because
People go.
it's storming real bad. It's still raining and shit. So
Yeah. No, you good. Yeah, we
I'm
can hear
good.
you now. Yeah.
All right.
Like what Ye was saying, people go missing in Hollywood all the time. That's because some of them people probably do be wanting to say something, and they probably be on their way to saying something, but they probably don't make it all the time. See, that's the crazy thing. Now they got this man out here. He's out. They casted him out. Now he's up. You barely see him post anything on social media because he ain't got nothing going on anymore. Because all of his deals been broken up, all of his contracts are gone. So
Yeah.
it's like he ain't really got nothing to promote. Now it's just like, oh, you know what I mean? He post family stuff up there every once in a while. And then most recently he posted
It's
something like a prayer. Like
yeah, we about to get into
he
that.
definitely need niggas to pray for him at this moment. And
Make
of
sure y'all hit
course
that like button too.
he since it's about prayer, he had to bring, collab with one of his favorite pastors out there, TD Cakes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
All right.
saying? But
Right.
hey, at least TD Cakes ain't turned his back on him. I mean, he's still a lot of them other dudes, you don't see him around Diddy at all no more.
Nah.
You don't see no
All right, let's get into
videos
this.
or none of that.
Let's get into this quick because it ain't this is a couple seconds video.
Oh
Let's get
yeah,
into
yeah,
this
yeah.
real
Let's get
quick.
into this
Not
Diddy need
hysterical,
prayer video.
not frantic, not anxious, not fretful, but steady in the storm. Looks bad, looks tough, but remain steady in the storm.
All right, so that's that's the little edit video I guess he did. It's obviously looked like Diddy still in Miami. He ain't in that California home. Like I said, that shit probably gonna end up going back on the market because nigga, his time is over in California. Nigga, that shit ain't gonna last, nigga.
I mean, to
It's
be
a
fair
done
though, there's
deal.
no telling when they recorded this.
Right.
I mean, this could be like older footage mixed in with something else. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
it could.
saying?
Yeah.
But I
Right.
mean, no telling where he's at right now.
Nah,
I
nah.
mean,
The
yeah,
people,
for
they
sure
people
he ain't
put
in
the
that
videos
LA
out.
home anymore, but
Yeah, people put the videos out,
he
but
might not even be
they
in the
always
state.
run. They always running into him. They always
He
running
might
into
not
him
even
down there. Nah,
I don't know.
They
That
put the
nigga might not
videos
even
out.
be in the states at this point.
If you even people put they clips out of him when they see him out and about riding his bike, or some people post those video footages online.
Nah,
I
cause you
mean,
know, like when these celebrities started getting targeted like that, they start moving to another country. Michael Jackson was always overseas. Like a lot of times when these celebrities get targeted, they like, man, I gotta get the heck out of America for a while.
yeah,
That's why Dave Chappelle ran to Africa. You know what I mean? When they start targeting individuals, like
Russell
if you
Simmons in
got bread,
Bali.
look at Ye. Where Ye at right now? You know what I mean? Ye even had to get up out of the United States. So we seeing that trending right now. That's why I said I wouldn't be surprised if Diddy wasn't even in the States right now. Because when they start targeting you in the States, it's no point to even be here. When they start bringing in Homeland Security and the feds and all this stuff, it's a done deal, man. It's a done deal. And you realize certain celebrities are getting ousted, man. Certain celebrities are getting ousted, and they definitely have to move different. If you think about it, it seems like Ye been moving a lot different because he ain't really had no choice. It looked like they had a big plot against him to basically do another Wendy Williams style to him. To be honest, I mean that's at least what I seen. You know what I'm saying? That man had to jet to the Middle East to get away from certain situations. You know what I mean? Because he already knew, and then he's sitting back watching and seeing what they did to Wendy. He already said that people in Hollywood end up missing all the time, and he already said that they were trying to get him admitted into a crazy home. Once they did that, that's when they say, "Oh, he's not mentally able to handle his own money. He's not mentally able to do this." See, that's one tactic that they get you with. That's just one tactic. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. They got many other tactics. Now we seen what they did with Kelly. You know what I'm saying? And we seen what they did to a lot of other individuals out there who ended up in prison. Like Tyson was one of them. Tupac was another one. I mean, it's like once you got a target on you and they don't like something that you do, you're gonna get set up. Now Diddy, he might be a little different story than some of the other ones because he actually was I mean, you seen how that man was moving, and you see how he treated his artists. So that's another I feel like that's another different type of receipt right there for this man. Cause you actually seen the results of how his artists were looking after the years and their careers, where their careers went, their health, everything just declined working with this man. I mean, I guess you could say the Roosters have come home to roost, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it, you can call it that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it's a wild ride out here with these celebrities are going through right now, and then the general public is even worse. We in worse position and we paying attention of the celebrities going down, and we worse off than they are a lot of times. Now, of course, there's pros and cons of both, because at least they get the lifestyle to where a lot of times they ain't got to worry about bills as much as we do. But look what the other stuff they have to put up with. So I mean, it sort of evens out a little bit, but it don't. Now, with them putting their lives out there and everybody to judge and everything, that adds another layer onto it. And we do it unnecessarily on social media. We put our lives out there unnecessarily on social media to be judged like a celebrity. I don't know why we set ourselves up for that. But this man, he gonna need more than just TD Jakes. he gonna need more than just a prayer from TD Jakes. Because if all that stuff come out to be true and some criminal stuff come out about this, we ain't gonna see Diddy for a very long time. To be honest with you, we ain't gonna see that man for a very long time. And that's the truth. Same thing with you know what I mean? Same thing with a lot of these other ones that could be tied to the stuff Diddy was doing. Now a lot of these individuals, they quiet. You ain't gonna hear nothing out of them. You ain't gonna hear nothing out of these individuals. And I'm talking about the individuals that they claim that Diddy allegedly groomed. You know what I'm saying? We already know those names. One came in the room with Diddy and Kevin Hart, and it was a dildo on the bed. He just got off a flight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just imagine Diddy in a prison life, right? I don't know, man. Shit, I mean, he might make it a home in there. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really think any of them other cats gonna say anything because they like we said before, like a lot of other people suspecting they might be on them tapes too. They might be on them tapes. And speaking of TDK, I wonder if he on them tapes getting swallowed. It could be some actual footage of the act of swallowing. Who knows? Some people think Diddy ain't going to prison. I don't know. It's a possibility, but who knows, man? This day and age, anything can happen. I mean, the people actually think Kelly was going to end up in the can? I mean, that was like 20 something years in the making. Like it took them like
All right, I'm back, yo. Yo, can y'all hear me?
to put him in the can.
Can y'all hear me?
Him on tape. Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. I'm mad. Power keep going out over here, bro. So if it goes out again, I guess you just gonna have to hold the show down by yourself because this joint tripping over here. All right, so did we even get into Roger Bonds yet? Because Roger Bonds just spoke out about Diddy. The former Bad Boys head of security, Roger Bonds, he basically saying like he gonna look out for his family first before any old thing. So he really cutting that loyalty side of things with Diddy. He putting out a book, which I think he got going on pre-sale real quick. And he just recently did an interview yesterday with Cuomo on Nation News. So now he ready to just go full force and speak out and do like a tell-all book. You know what I mean? And I feel what he kind of coming from, because just think about everybody that was on Bad Boy. Did he look out for Black Rob when Black Rob died? Did he look out for Craig Mack when Craig Mack died? Did he look out for anybody that was struggling that worked for Bad Boy when they were struggling? Did he PayPal any of y'all niggas any bread? Did he cash app y'all any money? Strangers cash app. You know what I mean?
Right.
So is he really looking out for y'all like that? What kind of loyalty y'all owe to that nigga? Like, hey, what did he look out for y'all when y'all was in a pinch? Nah, nigga ain't look out for y'all. You couldn't even get a meal. You couldn't even get a happy meal out of this nigga Diddy. Be honest, just keep it real. All y'all that was working for the nigga, y'all couldn't even get a happy meal out the nigga right now, bro. Let's just keep it a buck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a wrap.
So let me switch over.
Once he was done using you, it was a wrap. You can't get nothing out of that man.
Why you think Shine's talking the way he talking now? He's like nigga, you like, it's like, nah, like what type of any type of loyalty they owe to him if he ain't even show them no loyalty. That nigga ain't show y'all no loyalty. Niggas be talking all that family stuff, and then when, you know what I mean, when you get in need, where family at? Like I said, strangers will look out for you before family would. You know what I mean?
Right.
Let me pull up Roger Bonds' response. Well, then we're gonna get into the interview with Cuomo. And then he responded to people saying things to him about the interview. And you could tell he talking to niggas that's still around, you know, that still work, that used to work for Bad Boy, or probably still around Diddy. And you could tell he talking to them. He ain't talking to the general population when he's saying this shit. You could tell the way he talking is a more of a personal approach. So he said, man, this shit kind of blocked a little bit. Can't even see that shit. Hold on. All right, so he said this thing is deeper than deeper than you chumps will ever understand. Mine's is about family and loyalty, period. Nothing you will understand. Wasn't a 9 to 5, it was a 24/7, dickhead, dick riders. Now it's time to put my family first. All right, so recently he did an interview. He did an interview with Cuomo. Let's go ahead and get into this interview with Cuomo, and then we get back into Roger Bond's response. You know what I mean? All right, so this is Nation News. Let me go ahead and put this John up real quick. So, all right,
being abused.
Let me know if y'all can still hear this.
Bonds was named in that lawsuit.
Yeah, we can hear it.
Because
All
he
right.
helped save her life. Combs denies the allegations. No charges. Roger Bonds joins us now. Thank you very much, sir.
How you doing, Mara? How's everything doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for taking this opportunity. Roger, do you believe that there is that there is substance to what we're hearing about Combs being involved in these heavy criminal activities?
I believe some of the things. I think some of it is a little far-fetched, but I think some of it is definitely true.
Now, when we get into what the sum is, you are in the lawsuit as saying in the car leaving the club, you know that Mr. Combs physically abused his girlfriend, putting the hands on her way over the line, that you tried to stop it, but you couldn't. Is that all accurate?
Yes, that's accurate.
And help the audience understand what you know was going on there.
Well, there's definitely times that he was very abusive argumentatively. He was very abusive physically. You know, that particular time that Cassie is talking about, they were at a dinner or a gathering on Sunset Boulevard. And Cassie was talking to a manager, and he got very upset about that. You know, he didn't want her talking to any other managers or doing anything without his say-so. And he got very abusive that day. And I jumped out the car and I ran up on him and I grabbed him. And I was like, what are you doing? Do you see where we at? Like, what's going on? And he got inside the car once I grabbed him up, and he realized the way he was at. But some of the damage was done already. And I put her inside the car too.
The idea that he would be involved in running drugs, running women for the enjoyment of others, did you see anything like that? Did you hear anything like that?
Well, I don't think when they say running for others, I don't particularly believe that. You know, at the end of the day, he's Sean Combs, he's Diddy. You know, a lot of the things that they accuse him with, I feel falls under different kind of jurisdictions. You know, it's been plenty of times we've been out the country. We've been in other cities, other states where you meet people at parties, you dance, you party, they go back to the hotel, and he has a private jet. So he says, hey, you want to come to New York? You want to come to LA for a week or two? And they get on the jet, and for a week or two, they might be there, and then he'll tell the assistant, okay, fly him back. If that falls under sex trafficking, then yes. But as far as like physically sex trafficking and making someone go somewhere, I don't believe that to be true.
That's the allegation. Cassidy makes that allegation in part also, what she refers to as a freak-off, which is where Combs would make her have sex with other men. And then that allegation was expanded in some of these other reports that we've seen of, yeah, that's what he does. He would get women and make them have sex with other men, and that he would get drugs and traffic them, meaning bringing them in for sale and use by other people.
Well, On that aspect, I'm gonna say I don't know what he does actually in the bedroom. I've never actually witnessed anything like that, but I have seen people that I haven't ever seen in my life, guys that I've never seen before, go into a hotel room with them, and I know that only they was in the room, nobody else was in the room. But what actually went on, or if they was forced to do it, or how much they got paid, I didn't know about that. But I definitely did see people go into private places where him and Cassie was at.
Do people who know the realities think Combs is going to get hooked on at least some of these charges? And why do you think his friends aren't coming forward to defend him?
Well, I think a lot of things that he's being charged with, a lot of things that he's being accused with is the norm. You know, I think that's part of Hollywood. I think that's a rich culture. And I think a lot of them is scared to come forward because this is what they've been doing for the last 10, 20, 30 years, as if it's just a regular thing. And by Cassie speaking up and finally standing up for what I feel she should have did a long time ago, it's given a lot of people courage to speak up on the things that they thought was the norm.
All right, that was Kumo. I mean, that was a Kumo interview with Roger Bonds. Let's go
You
ahead and get
know,
into
none of
that.
this stuff would have never made the mainstream media if Diddy wasn't ousted.
Right.
It's kind of crazy because all this stuff been going on for years surrounding Diddy. Now all of a sudden, it's a big deal because he's been ousted. Now all the major news medias is picking it up. Even though you've heard stuff over the years about Diddy, none of the mainstream really ever picked it up.
Nope.
That goes to show you something right there. Because in the same pattern with Kelly, with Robert Kelly. For 20 plus years, we knew he was on that tape.
Right. People still listen to the music. He still got booked. He still was writing hit songs. Right. It wasn't like we said. It wasn't until he would, start asking for his masters and all that back. They wasn't trying to get at his masters and none of that up.
Right.
So
As soon as you start asking for the masters and stuff, then all of a sudden, because that means they made it disappear before for him.
and then
That's what happened.
you got to remember the family and all that was more on the civil side of things. They was trying to get the bread. They wasn't really pressing no criminal charges. It's like the aunt of the woman that he supposedly did the tape with. The mom. They was going after the bread, the civil suit side of things. They wasn't really trying to go after him criminally. So he got off with that. But then it spun the block and it came back around 20 years later. You know what I mean, they still used that against him. They still was able to pull that ticket out their hat, pull that trick out their hat and get him with that. You know what I mean? So he was playing on, trust me, bro. It was a plan for him to go down regardless. They use R. Kelly up as much as possible.
Right.
But he should have known that. He should have known that was coming. All right, so we can go ahead and get into Roger Bonds, former bad boy, security or whatever. Yeah, so he I guess he ready to put a book out or whatever. So let's go ahead and get into this. Let's go ahead and get into this response. So he said family. So he said family first. This go around. Say goodbye to the good guys. Salute to the general. From Harlem to Hollywood. The book by Harlem own Roger Bonds. The real story coming soon. He says there's something you want to hear, something you don't want, but one thing I will do is tell the truth. Pre-order starting next week. This is a must read. He said, only loyalty I owe to my family. Let's go. From Harlem to Hollywood, coming soon. Pre-order is available next week. My life, my story, my truth. So, all right, let's go ahead and get into his response. All right, hold on, y'all. My bad. Let me go ahead and share this real quick. All right.
Yo, I'm gonna say this one time to y'all niggas, man, and then I'm not gonna say it no more. A nigga don't owe no loyalty to a motherfucker who year after year after year you showed your loyalty to. To a motherfucker who, after y'all get out of situations, sit there and tell you you ain't never got to worry about nothing. So the streets got you fucked up. The street got you niggas so worried about whatever people gonna say about y'all that y'all in the Stockholm syndrome. Y'all niggas being loyal to motherfuckers that ain't loyal to you. You don't owe no loyalty to nobody that ain't loyal to you. The only loyalty you owe is to your family. So if somebody show you that their family is more important than your family, if somebody show you that their livelihood is more important than your livelihood, after you gave up your blood and sweat and tears, you don't owe them no loyalty. And let me tell you something about the streets. They was here before you got here, they gonna be here after you leave. Ain't no loyalty to these streets, man. So when you reach a point where you don't give a fuck what people say about you, then that's when you're gonna see that it's family first. Salute the general. Otherwise than that, y'all want to see Big Dog. Y'all know where he at. Salute the general.
All right, so that's former bad boy security Roger Bonds. You know, he was in that little Rob paperwork and all that. He was in the Cassie
Right.
paperwork. Well, more so the Cassie paperwork. You know what I mean? Too. So yeah, that's so he basically like, look, I gotta tell my life story so I can make some bread.
You know what it seemed like? It seemed like
Mhm.
Diddy had a whole bunch of people around him that didn't like him, really. No, it seems like nobody really liked Diddy. And to be honest with you, I don't really think Diddy likes himself. That's why. If you think about it, people just generally don't like that dude. You could tell by his downfall. You could tell by nobody really liked the dude
They
like that.
tolerate it. So you
They just
they
tolerated him because he was the man with the checks. That's why.
right.
Because he was the man with the checks. Let's be real with that.
So now he's still facing, I mean, allegations and all that. He's still facing some things ahead. That's why he put that video out um with TD Jakes, that prayer thing with TD Jakes on his page, because he's still going through the storm. Like you said, he
He
lost
gonna need more
everything.
than
Like,
T. Yeah,
yeah, like you said, he lost everything. Ain't no Dilly
yeah,
on popping, ain't no
yeah,
endorsements popping. They removed him away from everybody. He's been
yeah.
ostracized, cut out.
Right.
There's no more bread coming in. Yeah, I mean, like that.
He
So
gonna
he,
need more than TD Jake's prayer to help him
it's
out.
over for him. It's over for him, right? Um,
No more acts of swallowing.
because now he's just facing the things that he's going through now is, yeah, I mean, it's an uphill battle for him. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's an uphill battle, bro.
All I see is a bunch of patterns reacting. I just see a bunch of patterns, bro. If you think about all the celebrities that start asking about the money that's owed to them by the bigger companies, they get the same treatment that Diddy's getting now. Now Diddy, I don't know what exactly Diddy did 100% for them to oust him like this. I mean, a lot of us are suspecting is the Diageo deal with the Ciroc and the Daily, him trying to sue them and that thing, and that's when they ousted him. Or it could be something else that he did too that they didn't like. Yeah, I mean, but they
Or
usually don't oust people like him for no
or
reason because they like keeping people like him on top because they know he'd keep
or
secrets because he
or
got a
that
lot of
nigga
dirt
time
out
is
there
up.
too.
Or the nigga
Or that
time
is,
is up.
oh,
His
his
time is up.
contract is up. His blood contract is up, huh?
Yeah, his time is up, bro.
The
It's a
one that he
change.
signed in blood is up.
He's just gonna get replaced with the next individual. Yeah, his time is up.
I guess that's what it is then.
Yep, his time is up.
His
So
time was up.
time is up. Time is on your side. Yes, it is.
He need to detox himself from all that industry shit. Get on his Zeolite.
Yeah, exactly. I see you riding your bike, Diddy, and all that, man. Take some of this Z-Tox, man. Z-Tox your life out. Ride your bike. You know what I mean? Sip your water, your little water bottle, whatever. You know what I mean?
He was at burning sage during the pandemic.
A lot of that shit probably ain't gonna work for him.
That nigga was burning sage, looking like he 80 years old, drained, worried. I think stuff was happening to him then. That's why he was.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pull some of these Jones up real quick. Jones, when he was going through his dark times. I need y'all to pray for me. Man. So G-Dep is out. I don't. That's why I said there ain't nothing. What you call?
Yeah, just think about everybody who's around Diddy. Just bad stuff happened to them.
Yeah, I don't think
G-Dep went to jail. Right. Sean went to jail. Right. Biggie ended up dead. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Niggas never got the publishing. Craig Mack ended up sick. Niggas ended up in comas. Alvin Short. Yeah, that's wild, bro.
Facts.
Niggas got trampled to death at one of the parties that he threw. That he promoted back in the day.
Oh, you talking about the Howard?
Right.
Party thing.
Right. Way back in the day. Yeah, it's like all just bad news surrounding Puff.
People just right.
People end up either in jail or unalive.
Yup.
Shit almost got J-Lo. Yeah, J-Lo's almost got in the can around.
Nah, but you don't understand. Like, you don't even know. Yeah, you don't even know that case gonna have to spin the block and come back around on him. That case could spin the block and come back around on him. I tell you that.
This is wild, bro.
Right.
Please, God told me to ask y'all for help. I need your help. I can't do it alone. I'm overwhelmed. I'm going crazy. And God, I beg you. So I'm fighting this fight. And to other people, it's an impossible. It's not impossible. It's going to happen. It's a list.
Going through this
is wild.
This one John. Hold on. This nigga hairline look crazy, bro. I don't know what the hell he was thinking with this. That nigga. This John right here. I think this fight was like that nigga was going through it. Nigga hairline went back like 1,000 centimeters.
God, I want to thank you for waking me up this morning. I want to send this prayer out to everybody that can hear me. I've been through some dark times, and there's a lot of people out there that are in that darkness today, or in that lost place today, or in that place where you feel stuck, where you don't know where to begin for the change, where you don't know what to do next. It feels like you're spinning around in circles and circles and circles. That happens to all of us. That means you have to get closer to him. That means you have to say his name. That means you have to ask him for help. God help me. God help me. God help me. God bless us all today. Bless everybody that's in darkness, everybody that's lost, everybody's trying to find a way out of no way. Show them the way. Show them the light. You are the light. Be still. I'm not your preacher. I'm just your brother. Just sending you love and praying for everybody that can hear me in the sound of my voice. And let's lift each other up. Make sure today you lift somebody
up. Front here.
God, I want to thank you.
That nigga hairline, bro.
The way this nigga be act, why this nigga get on social media and put on that act like he's all for God and all this extra stuff.
Right,
man, all that's an act, man. He an a-hole in real life. You could tell. I mean, we seen him on the footage. We seen how he treated people on the footage.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? We see what type duty. I don't know why people why people even support a brand from a nigga like this. Like, why do people even do that? What the hell is wrong with people these days?
I don't know.
He literally treat the people around him like shit.
Right.
Like, why would anybody want to support a brand where people treat the people around them like shit? And the thing is, he was always blatant about that part. He ain't really, but then he'd get on camera and do this type shit, act like he's for God and he's this wholesome family man. And I mean, man, you don't get out of here with that bullshit, Diddy.
Facts.
The people see right through that shit.
Facts. It's a done deal.
Yeah, it's a done deal, bro. He's a done deal, man. All that faking and shit he get on. You know, a lot of people do that shit though. A lot of people be acting like they all, the Lord bless them, all this type stuff, but they grimy as shit behind the scenes.
Right.
Grimy, they stab you and they stab their own mama in the back.
Right.
To get ahead on the deal.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy out here, man. This dude is a wild boy right
Wild
here.
boy, bro.
Diddy's a wild boy. He's really a wild boy. I ain't never seen no shit like this. He's the extreme. Something had to be done to this nigga. No way
Right.
somebody operate like this and they haven't been abused themselves.
Right.
So I'm thinking about what Suge Knight was saying about him being abused. You know what I mean? I'm thinking that what Suge was saying is right.
Fact.
Suge wasn't lying, bro. Suge, and what the hell do Suge got to lose? That nigga's in jail.
Nothing.
Suge ain't have shit to lose
He
right
ain't got
now, so
shit to
he's
lose.
telling all. Cause what more could you do?
I mean,
to the man?
only thing they could do is put some bread on his books. You know what I mean? For the
Right.
interviews and all that he do, they can send him
Facts.
some bread, or just give my son the bread, or you know what I mean, my kids the money. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Cause you know, nigga ain't gonna move about for free. Like that's time, regardless. Like, you know what I mean? So a nigga
Yeah.
gonna want to get paid for that. Like all these interviews you see these niggas doing, they getting paid for that, bro. Yeah, them interviews ain't free. You know what I mean?
That's terrible, bro.
So that's how niggas gotta make it to even live. Is all they gotta live off their old glory stories, bro.
The abuse
Most
that
of these
those
niggas,
people put up with.
right? Most of these niggas living off their old glory stories, bro. That's what's happening right now.
But that's crazy though when you
Podcast.
think back. The abuse that these niggas put up with, just so they can have a career. Like you gotta think about the people around Diddy. He was paying them career money, so of course they gonna keep his secrets. Of course they ain't going. You know what I'm saying? If you got somebody you just stay assistant or one of their assistants and they paying you 150, 200,000 a year, 300,000 a year, shit. But then they treat you like crap. The abuse, I don't even think 200,000 or 300,000, 500,000 a year ain't worth that. $1 million ain't worth that type of treatment. 2 million, 3 million, 4 million a year ain't worth that type of treatment.
Nah.
And he literally was treating the people around him like shit. Look, and the thing is, he ain't even caring sometimes that the camera. Sometimes he was so in the, you know what I mean, in that moment, rather he was on something that he didn't even care that the cameras was recording. He would just still be an asshole on camera to his staff. And you can tell the character of a person and how they treat their employees.
Exactly.
They treat their employees like shit, man. They ain't shit. You know what I mean? If you treat your employees like shit, you ain't shit.
Like, just
I hate when people be talking that big boss talk and they treat their employees like crap.
Right. Just everybody that end up leaving Bad Boy, they ain't make off well.
Right.
And the only reason why Mace made off well because he was able to link back up with Cam and get it popping again. But other than that, everybody that, and of course, Locks made a move. Locks, of course, they made they move early on when they went to Rough Riders. So, but rest of the people that work for Bad Boy, where the hell they at, bro? Most of them niggas is gone, passed away, sick, probably sick right now. You know what I mean? Some niggas are still trying to hold on. You know what I mean? They're putting books out and still trying to live off the old stories because that's all they really got left right now. So
they
now
don't care about
yeah,
Diddy keeping Diddy's integrity intact.
Nah.
And Diddy don't have the type reach to reach these niggas anymore to prevent them from doing it because he's going broke himself because all them deals that he lost. Right. You gotta think about it. It's hitting his lifestyle now, but it's gonna hit his lifestyle even more just a couple years from now because you gotta think about it. He used to get now 100, 200 million a year just from Diageo alone. You know, Diageo was paying this nigga like 100 and something million a year for those liquor brands. That's how he was able to give out all those checks and shit for promotion. Cause them niggas, Diageo was basically the hand that fed him, and he bit the hand that fed him. He tried to sue Diageo, and they the ones was basically behind his success in the last decade or so.
Thanks for the love, and Jen. Thanks for the love.
Cause you gotta think about it. Yeah,
chat.
thanks for the love, man. We definitely appreciate all the super chats.
Yep. Thanks for the
and
love.
everything that we get, man. We definitely appreciate that. Yeah, man. But this dude, I ain't never seen nobody like this. Like this, you can tell when they say money and fame really brings out a person You know what I mean? Whatever they are, it magnifies that. And this dude, man, the stuff he been doing to his employees over the years, the people that work, that type of abuse is insane. Ain't enough money in the world for me to work for somebody like that. I don't give a F.
Yeah, that's
he
great.
getting them Diageo. He was getting them Diageo checks. That nigga forgot that the reason why he was successful was because of Diageo in the last decade. Nobody was looking for a new track produced by Diddy in the last decade or so. Only thing you look for from Diddy was him keep putting that Ciroc and De Leon on the shelf, and people stopped drinking that shit.
Yeah, an album
after a while.
Right, an album of him by itself, no. People,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
ain't even looking for nothing from
that's
him
why he
no
had
more.
to go collab with people. He had to go get the younger generation. He had to go get some of the people that
Diddy
still got
wasn't making no more bread
him,
off of music, bro.
Him alone, nah, he ain't no album. Nobody was gonna buy an album with just Diddy alone. He would have to get the collabs on there that people want to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
that Act Bad record when it did what it did if he ain't have the City Girl on it and Fab on there. You know, music that people still like these days. If that was Diddy that did that song by himself, bro, nobody wouldn't care about him doing that song by himself. They wouldn't have. Let's just call it what it is.
Them niggas ain't looking for Diddy music at all. What kept Diddy in the game is that alcohol flowing.
Yup.
Let's be real. The money he was making, the most of the money that Diddy was making in the last, and I know those niggas, you pocket watching niggas. Nah, but that's obvious. Like, we seen the amount of alcohol.
Like, we ain't pocket watching because of that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like he stopped. And let's just be real. It ain't that much money in music. It was more money in liquor.
There was more money.
There was more money in liquor than it was in clothing.
Yeah, it's more money in everything that's outside of music right now.
Right.
Music can't really do nothing for nobody. Them streams is pennies on the dollar, bro. They ain't getting nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Nothing. It's that streaming company ain't paying them nothing. You gotta have
liquor kept this man on top.
Liquor kept this man on top. Change money like money that could change your life. Them views will have to be in the trillions. The lifestyle that they live, their views got to be in the trillions.
That's why liquor kept this man. Listen, liquor kept this nigga on top, bro. Ain't nothing else.
A lot of
he had his other side hustles and shit was bringing mad bread, but not the type lifestyle that he was able to live. He wouldn't have been able to do that without Diageo.
Nah. If there's no artist out here surviving off just music alone, it's the endorsement that's keeping them floating.
Right.
Music ain't paying like that no more, man. This ain't the 90s. This ain't the early 2000s. It's a done deal. If you ain't got your own products, you know what I mean? If you ain't got products, man, it's gonna be hard to make it out here when you ain't got products. People gotta have them products, man. Gotta have products.
That's because people do more so streaming now. It ain't more so buying albums and stuff like that. It's more so if you have a subscription to Apple or something like it's different. Like music is being moved differently.
Right.
It's not being moved the same like it was.
Yeah, you gotta have products, man. Because you gotta think about everything that's being streamed. It's the reason why people are still getting paid is through the advertisement. So if you got if you got your own products, you can cut the middleman out. That's what I'm saying. You gotta have your own products though, and you got to be able to maneuver around social media. These niggas don't know how to transition from the industry to social media. That's why they struggling with that. You know what I mean? So you got to learn how to
small percentage of them.
Yeah, only a small. Yep.
Small percentage. Yeah.
You got to learn the internet. You got to learn how this new way of life is. You got to learn how to maneuver around the internet. You got to know how to network. You got to know how to, you know what I'm saying, to learn the algorithm. You got to learn these things because that's the only thing that you know you got to really bank on. All the businesses is being pushed to the internet anyway. So the moms and pop stores, the brick and mortars and all that's all closing up. That's all drying up. It's internet now. It's apps. It's, you know what I mean? It's technology. It's apps. It's a done deal. So a lot of these people don't know how to make transition from the industry over to the internet. Like a prime example. Look at Jaguar. She got all those views on the blue couch, and she couldn't even. That didn't even transfer over to her own network. That new network she got going on or whatever. No subscribers. She didn't get no subscribers off those interviews. None. It ain't even transition over, bro. Nothing. I pulled up her joint on views. You know how many members she got on there? Just think about it. She out here 15 million. She bragging about the 15 million views she got on Real Life Street Stars. Then I go to her own joint and she got 11 members. I'm like, all right, well, it ain't even transitioning over. You know where Jag went wrong? When she tried to shit on people like us that know the internet, that know how to maneuver, that got her Philadelphia shit popping when she couldn't do it. We was telling people to go over there and subscribe. But Jag burnt the bridges with niggas that know how to make moves, and look what happened. Now look, she can't even get her own shit popping. She can't even get her own network popping. She burnt bridges with people that could actually help. That could have actually helped her.
Mm-hmm.
Now look. But anyway, we gonna keep this going. We gonna keep doing what we doing, trying to maintain what we doing over here. You know what I mean? And
right.
That's how it is. I mean, if y'all want to support, you already know y'all can shop at nightanddaynetmarket.com. We get your products out on time. We only deal with high quality natural products you can't even find nowhere else, because these are our own exclusive products.
Right.
Night and day exclusive products on there. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And it's the age we in. If you don't know how to make your own products and all that, you pretty much going, if you ain't trying to put products online and try to figure that out, it ain't gonna be really that easy to make it out here. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's getting harder and harder. That no Diddy. That the gap is getting smaller and smaller. That window is closing.
It damn sure is.
That window is closing. You know what I mean? So
it's definitely closing. And the gap between the wealthy and the poor is getting wider and wider.
Right. That's a fact. Yeah. So these industry niggas, y'all better learn how this new age is working right now, or y'all gonna be left behind. Y'all gonna be left behind.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's the reality of it. Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Make sure y'all hit that like button, please. Appreciate it if y'all hit that like button. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Facts. Shoot, that's basically
it. Appreciate y'all coming through and rocking out with us, holding us down. You know what I mean? On the live stream, little evening live stream. Make sure y'all support. You know what I mean? And subscribe to this channel. Hit the like button. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Melanie Jones' channel. I think she got something going on today, this evening. So make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to Melanie Jones Says So. Who else in here? Whoever content creators in here, make sure y'all go subscribe to them. I was trying to see if there was any other content creators. Oh, subscribe to our Night and Day Network cartoon. We just dropped
facts
the 5th episode of the Hood Times over there. So every Saturday,
check that out.
11 a.m. we dropping episodes on there. And we running the numbers up on there, man. Appreciate y'all for going over there and subscribing, man, and watching the content. We already over 1,000 views in less than a month. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So You know, the episodes, the numbers is going up on those episodes over there. Thanks to y'all. Thanks to all the supporters.
Definitely appreciate it, man.
Yup. Subscribe to Night and Day Metaphysics channel. Yup. And we on Facebook, Rumble. We on X.com, and we on TikTok.
Right.
And we on nightanddayNetMarket.com where y'all can get high quality products at.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Facts.
Shout out to y'all that sent super chats, donations, and all that. On that note, man, we gonna get up out of here, man. We see y'all. All right.
Peace.
We the Curry Brothers, night and day network. We bring awareness to the community, spreading consciousness. With the truth, we chase greatness. In the darkness, we shine like the brightest stars. Using our platform to break mental prisons. You know who we are. From the streets to the stage, we never back down. Constantly evolving, we wear the crown. Mindful warriors, we're changing the game. Never staying the same. Night and Day Network, we're here to stay. Bring awareness and consciousness every single.
What's up, y'all? This is Master P.
It's Naturi Naughton, aka Tasha from Power.
Hey, Anthony Hamilton here.
And I just want to let y'all know, go to nightanddayNetmarket.com.
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 And get yourself some product. They're a black-owned company.
Has beautiful melanated products.
T-shirts, shoes, bags.
Hoodies, to shoes, to jewelry, to hair care products. Subscribe to their YouTube channel.
Oh, and make sure y'all check out the hot content they got on YouTube.
Night and Day Network with the Curry Gang.
Night and Day Network with the Curry Gang.
With the host Isaiah Curry and the Curry Gang.
And support them. We support black, don't we? Let's do it for them. Anthony Hamilton here. And I'm a supporter. I'm going to check him out myself. God bless y'all. Continue. Bet on black.